Hey, how you doing? It's Erick from AHA, Americans Help Americans, and AMP Live, and the American Mentee program, along with VIPeXecs Realty and Lending, our sponsors here for today. We got this schedule for today. It's Happy Wellness Wednesday. So hopefully your week is going well. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Hopefully you're rocking and rolling in the business or whatever business you're in. If you're watching this, it's obviously going to be real estate. Whether it's on the public sector, real estate agent, broker, that game, listing agent, buyer's agent, or whatever it may be, or the private sector is what I like to call it. The private sector is where the creative real estate investing lives. So you got your rent to own, your subject to, lease options, private money, hard money, all that good stuff in the private sector. In the public sector, obviously, it's more regulated and more competition and a bunch of other stuff, right? MLS, multiple listing service, and things of that nature. Totally different game. The game is the game. If you're in the real estate business, you're in the marketing business. Today, I'm going to be your host today for the AMP Live Real Estate Show. We're going to talk about happy wellness, obviously, being well, and hopefully you're looking forward to fall. Here in crazy Southern California, I know, hey, want to say, prayers to all the people, that crazy flood. I know it's like about a week out in our current administration. Americans come together, and they're helping each other. That's America. That's what America's based on, right? Wouldn't want to be in any other country except America. But there's things that are going on. So I'll say it right now. Make sure you vote right. Make sure you do vote. Get your vote in there. And just pay attention, okay? The bottom line is you have to pay attention. I always say just rise up and wake up. That's the bottom line, okay? You can put your blinders on. I do wear blinders when I'm rocking and rolling and wanting to get something accomplished or just do business. Blinders, but even then, you still got to pay attention. You got to be aware. You have to be self-aware. You have to be aware of the surroundings and the world around you. Or things happen, right? And always plan, right? Try to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, then you plan on failing, so it usually will happen. So what I'm going to talk about today, some PSA announcements, talk about some awesome books here that if you're an advanced reader, got something for you. We're kind of putting together some signage and stuff. It's mixed with old school and new school stuff. Our branding is still branding. It's Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one family at a time, one property at a time, doing our part to get America back on track, together with you and others across the United States of America, doing our part to help our fellow Americans. Hopefully you can do your part. We got projects that we're looking for in Southern California, yes, Northern California, maybe some wholesale stuff, or maybe if it's really sweet. But in Southern California, for sure, we're looking for fixers, properties, looking for distressed properties. If there's anything that's commercial, multifamily, or something that could be, we can do a value add, we'll be looking for it. Bring them down the wire, shoot them to me, DM to us, or someone get in touch with me. Or you can look at anywhere on social media. This live is being streamed across several platforms: Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all those, right? Including Facebook. Using a cool piece of software to make that happen. It's working. We're getting used to it. And there's always changes, right? So you just have to adjust, adapt, and rock, as I always say. Or you can adjust, adapt, and eventually you will perish, or you'll burn out. You get tired unless you have a passion or you love what you're doing, or you're just stubborn, right? You're going to keep on rocking and rolling. You're going to keep on barreling forward. You're going to keep on moving forward. Even if you fall, you get back up. You fall, you get back up, and you keep on rocking. That's life, right? That's the only way you get shit done. So a lot of cool stuff is happening. Make sure, like I said, get out there and vote. But today it's Happy Wellness Wednesday. Usually out in the field, because got some cool farmers markets out here in Southern California. I like to go see what's happening, see what the vendors are doing, talk to some of the vendors and see what's going on, as well as a little Wellness Wednesday. Talk about some real estate. Talk about some creative real estate. That's my jam. That's what I love. That's what we're about. That's what we do, along with VIPeXecs Realty and Lending, right? So, hey, we're always looking for good people. And if you feel that's you're looking for something different, you're looking for something with an edge, you're looking for something that's going to help you dominate your area, or you want to be and work with others like that, then definitely reach out, because it's like no other. Trust me. We know stuff that real estate agents and brokers don't know. I don't care if they've been in the business 30 years. 9 times out of 10, I talk to people, right? And it is what it is. I'm not going to get to it on it live. We'll do it on a private sector or something like that. But hey, I'm not knocking agents, not knocking brokers. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. The writing's on the wall. Same thing for newbie investors and wholesalers. Same thing, writing's on the wall, throwing spaghetti at the wall and all that good stuff, having a hard time. If you've been having a hard time, that all stops right now. No more shiny objects. No more bullshit. No more drama, right? I hate freaking drama. Drama sucks. It is what it is. But if you draw it and you think it and you believe it, then that's all you'll get is drama. So eliminate that shit from your life by doing what? If you're an advanced reader, here's a cool book, right? Right here. I won't share where I got it from or where I found out about it. That's not relevant, but this is relevant, right? I believe it's in the probably public domain, meaning it's being reprinted or somebody said, hey, I'm going to reprint these and sell them. This is at your local Barnes and Noble, right? So that's where I picked it up. It was on sale. Buy one, get one free, along with some other stuff and some other awesome classics, that Og Mandino and a few others that were out there that I wanted, that have been on my waiting list, or should be on a list to purchase. And this was, I couldn't find it because this book is super, super old, for the 1900s, right? The covers were all jacked up. I went to a bunch of different stores online to try to find this particular book, but I wanted the one with the old cover, right? It's rare. So I'm still hunting. But if you find one, hey, let me know. I'll buy it. Okay. But it's called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, right? WW. It's the proven mental program to a life of wealth, right? Now, this is obviously probably before Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill probably got a lot of his ideas from there. I'm just speculating, of course, because I wasn't born in the 1900s. I'm a product of the 60s and 70s, when 60s rolling up there, right? And rolling into the 70s and the 80s and rock and rollness and 2000s and all that good stuff. So if you're a young cat, pick it up. It'll help you. You may not understand it unless you understand Think and Grow Rich, 17 Principles of Success, or some type of book that's a self-help book to help you, right? But that's an awesome, beautiful public service announcement right there. Pick it up. You can find it anywhere online now. It does talk in some different, it's like a different language, almost like the Bible, right? It's not to replace the Bible, but, all the time. Okay. All right, check this out. So we got some cool stuff. I'll share this with you. Let me pull this up. All right, here, 1 second. Right here. Okay, as you can see, there can be a ticker down below. VIP Realty and Lending. You can go to Linktree if you got a property you need to sell. You're looking for property, want to become a VIP buyers list, find those properties on the MLS, as well as off-market properties. We're experts at that, finding those off-market properties, whether they're fixer-uppers, vacant properties, pre-foreclosures, out-of-state owners, tired landlords, and yes, nice homes in nice areas as well. But definitely reach out, go to Linktree down there, or you go to VIPEXecs.com, VIPEXecs.com, and sign up. Get on the list, okay? So get on the list there. It doesn't matter where it's at, Southern California. Just go ahead and get on that list and just tell us what type of property you're looking for, and we'll find it for you, bring it to the table, or whatever it may be. On the lending side, there is traditional lending as well, right? For the conventional FHA, Freddie, Fannie, all that good stuff, VA, as well as the private money stuff, or I should say hard money. Hard money. Private money is obviously comes out and goes into the hard money companies or brokers. So this would be hard money, but just, it's across the board. It is what it is. Everybody's thinks there's some special hard money loan and this and that. It changed a lot. It has changed a lot. It's now used to be based off of the property. That's it. The property and the equity. Awesome. Let's get you done. Now they want some blood. They want to know what your DNA is. They want your eye scanned, I'm just kidding, right? The bottom line is they want some blood, sweat, and tears out of you, or how many properties have you done? Check out your credit and all this other. You might as well just go get a damn regular loan, right? We teach private lending. We'll show you how to build a bank of private investors to help you do your deals. And it's not that gator shit, because that's a different type of jam, and there's some regulations you have to follow. Totally different. But it's just private standard. If you're an investor and you've been an investor for a while, or creative real estate investor, you understand private money is private money. That's the doctors and the attorneys and all those other people who want to write a check, don't want to pick up a hammer, don't want to manage or find properties or build a firm and do all that crazy stuff. We call them friendship deals. Go ahead and write a check. We write a check back, rinse and repeat, couple, 2, 3 times, and let's move on to some more bigger projects if that's the case, right? Because finding at least 4 or 5 private investors, that's what I would suggest. You go out and find them, but you got to have some clout, right? You got to do some deals, right? Sooner or later, just like my mentor of the past, God rest his soul, I just kept wholesaling and wholesaling and wholesaling before it was even called wholesaling, right? But that's what I need to do, sell those contracts so I can put money back into the business, keep on rocking and rolling, and get that marketing going. Built out the systems, built out the websites, because I didn't want to knock on doors, knock, 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 and I didn't want to make phone calls and cold call. I dealt with quality, still do. I prefer it, but there are mentees that come aboard, and that's cool. I will make calls. I will drive. I will knock on doors. I will do whatever I need to do because they're super hungry, and that's awesome. Not that I'm not super hungry. It's just it's a choice, right? It's just a choice. Other people were doing the cold calling and door knocking and sphere of influence and all that old stuff, right? I believe in old school with new school. Mix them together. Do both. They don't go away. Because when new school keeps rocking and rolling, that is it. Not everybody's doing what? Old school. So old school is an opportunity. So you rock it. Keep on doing both. Have a happy meeting of both. Then eventually when the new school is not working or something gets regulated like text or this or whatever, and then we got AI and all that crap coming out. It's not crap, but it is what it is. Then old school, people start reverting to old school. And then new school starts diminishing. And then you do that. Start rocking some new school, right? Start thinking outside of the box is always going to be the key. It's always going to help you, right? But you are in the marketing business. People say, hey, are you in the real estate business? No, you're in the marketing business. You have to market yourself. You have to market for deals. You have to understand process and systems work, right? At the same token, it just depends, right? Private sector, a lot of people fly under the radar. I did that last cycle. I flew under the radar, hung my license with other brokerages, and just fly under the radar because that's that radar. That's what I wanted to do. It wasn't out to be the number one agent or any of that stuff. Don't care. Still don't care. At the end of the day, but things are changing, right? Because we're going into a new cycle. So when we go into a new cycle, what's going to happen? Right? The same thing's going to happen. Pre-foreclosures, short sales, REOs, market bottoms out. Rinse and repeat. You'll have 2 things, hopefully, right? If you're working with us, or my suggestion is find somebody who's willing to work with you, and that's going to have the skill set for creative real estate investing, or have a ton of money, or have access to a ton of money, right? Both of those things are going to get you through the new cycle and set you up for the next cycle, right? If you get to live that long. The other thing is we don't know. Yeah, a lot of stuff's happening, right? I won't get into the Black Rocks and hedge funds and commercial and all that crazy stuff, right? There's all kinds of stuff that's happening. I'll do that on a different one. Want to keep this upbeat, right? It's Happy Wellness Wednesday. It's not Happy Sadness Wednesday, right? Happy Wellness Wednesday. Staying positive. I believe in PMA, positive mental attitude. You can change your outlook and your thoughts every single day. But sometimes you got to decompress, right? I had to do that this week. I had to be, man, I got to step back, chill. I got to relax, decompress. My son says recalibrate. That's cool. I'll do what I got to do. Stay the hell away from me, and I'm good. Still do the work that you got to do. And Wednesday's usually an admin day, so okay, I'm just getting home. But I'm fired up. Tomorrow's Thursday, sales day, Friday highlights. So be there or be square. Check out Friday highlights. We got some stuff that's coming up on October 23rd. I challenge you, I implore you, go ahead and sign up. I believe you can do that right there. Scan that QR code. Join us live Wednesday, 7 p.m. That'll be October 23rd. You can sign up. It's for free. There'll be a website, built it all out for you and all that good stuff. You can sign up. It's free. It's not going to cost you a dime. We're going to talk about creative real estate investing, talk about how powerful creative real estate investing and how it can be powerful for you. Also, we're going to, lay it on the line and say, hey, we got the American Mentee program. Do you want to come aboard? Is it a good fit? And we'll talk about all those things. We'll talk about the 5 things that you're not going to want to do, or mistakes you're not going to want to make. And we're going to save you, because one, that'll save you thousands and thousands and tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars by making mistakes, right? And that was my scary thing, right? I was like, man, you know what? We're dealing with tens and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions if on some of these properties. I don't want to make a mistake, right? So that comes with experience. So having a mentor helped me, because then I can hey, I know what I know. I'll lead generate. I'll find deals. I can negotiate. I was in management before, so I understand how to talk with people, how to wear different hats, how to put processes and systems and understand, balances and measures and all that good stuff. Or, I should say, what's the word I'm looking for? And creating benchmarks, right? Going, hey, let's hit this. Let's hit some projections. Let's do this and this. And then treat it like a business, because that's what I did when I got started. I just didn't go, hey, I read this book. This is cool. I'm going to go and try this out. And then go for it. No, I took a little bit longer. I believe it was like 14, 16 months to build stuff out, test it, work it. And then when something went right, document it. Something didn't go right, documented and figured out what happened or why it didn't move forward, and then massage it and fix it. That's pretty much business, right? That's what you need to do. Not everybody wants to do that. They're all looking for the shiny objects, the staples button, pat, pat, pat. Working with AHA, American South Americans, and AMP Live is the closest thing to that staples button, because I and we are there. Press that button, boom, got a question, we're there. We're going to help you from point A to point B. Going to help you build your business from point A to point B, depending on what you want to do, because everybody's different. So we make sure and we find out what exactly you're wanting to do, what do you want to accomplish, and then we develop a target. Because without that target, how are you going to get there? You're just going to be out there with a loaded gun, pap, 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 and keep on reloading. Hopefully you got enough money. A lot of people do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,000 bucks and going, sheesh, spend all that money and haven't done a deal. It happens. There's programs out there that are 12 grand. There's programs out there that are 30, 35, 50, $75,000 for a bus tour. It's insane, right? Like I mentioned before, I've seen up to $150,000 for a one-day seminar to teach people how to become real estate investors. I always say, unless you're Elon Musk, good luck. That's not going to happen, right? You got to have that photographic memory. Also watching some cool, I'll talk about that. But let's do this. I'm going to share something with you. Looks kind of cool. Maybe you can give me we got some signage that's coming up, right? So we got this one right here. The yard sign for some properties that were taken down, fix and flip, buy and hold, and all that good stuff. That's that one. The only difference in this one is the QR codes on top, right? QR codes on top. And then we have this one. This is our classic AHA Americans Helping Americans yard sign. They're being redeveloped. Of course, we'll do the old simple writer on top, right? Scan to view property, or view here. Scan to view. Probably need to change it up a little bit. And then we had our old classic signage right there. Boom. Was blue. Now we're red, obviously. Still got a little bit of blue right there. Boink. But yeah, so we got some properties. We're hunting properties in Missouri. I got some notes here. Missouri, Texas, Ohio, Southern California, obviously. Maybe some areas like in Montana and things of that nature where we get some land. But we're not into flipping land or anything like that. It'd be to either develop, take down, or do something with it in a different capacity where we can do some value adds for either assisted living, autism houses, or even there are some of those sober living, but that's on a rare occasion. We'd rather do the latter. But if you find stuff like that, definitely send it down. Do a DM. Get in touch with me somehow. All over the web, all over the internet. I'm sure if we've talked, then great. You'll have my number directly. There's something I want to share with you real quick, so make sure you do this real quick. What time is it? 18 minutes in? Okay. So we're going to go here. We'll pull it up. All right. So I'll go through this real quick. Go ahead, and it's going to be down below. I believe you can scan the QR code right, or was up there in the corner. I'll probably bring it up here. Let me see. We'll do the captions. You can go right here with the QR code. Okay. So you can scan that QR code that's right there. That's for the Creative Real Estate Domination Live Network meeting. That's on October 23rd, 7 p.m. It'll be like a live meetup, but we're going to do it online here. We're going to do Q&A and all that good stuff. So bring your questions, bring your deals, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about creative real estate investing. I'm going to share with you the mistakes that I've had and what others have made so you don't make those, right? And we're going to go through that. I'm going to share the website now. This website has been built specifically. It's always a work in progress, right? I'm going to talk about coaching versus mentoring. It's going to be free training. It's the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Domination Masterclass. Don't make these costly mistakes. That's it, right? Everybody gets into this business. They either put the cart before the horse. They go build out their websites and their brand. Not that that's wrong, because that's what I did. It just takes a lot longer. If you want to rock and roll within the next 30 days or before we even get to 2025, you need to join this class. Click it. Click the link down here. It's easy peasy. Check this out. All right? Simple information. All right? We're not going to there's nothing to sell you on. Well, I should say when you sign up here, yes, everything that everybody's selling something, right? That's the bottom line. I'm not going to lie to you, right? But we are a selection process. We do things differently, right? It is a selection process, and we're only going to work with people that we can work with, and it needs to jive back and forth, right? Vice versa. We may not like you may not like us, and it's not a good fit. Shake hands, part friends, maybe some other time. Same thing, okay? That's just the way it's always been. We got a new app that's going to be rolling. Hopefully by our goal is to hit October 31st. All right, simple app with some surfing for deals, coaching program, AHA University is all going to be housed inside that app. We believe that's better, and you can use it on your phone, iPad, laptop, and all that beautiful stuff, and get all those notices. We're going to train right there on your phone, right here on this lovely phone. It's awesome, or whatever you got lined out there. But this is going to be super, super awesome. Take advantage of this. This is an opportunity, right? Either you're stuck and you need to get unstuck. Either you're rocking and rolling and getting slapped around with all those shiny objects and keep spinning your wheels. What came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken or the egg? Do I go out and find properties first? Do I JV and go that route? Do I learn how to break down deals first? Do I need more money? Do I need some credit? Do I need my LLC? Do I need to, build some websites to lead generate? See, a lot of people do that. They go out and build websites, and it looks all pretty. They're going to do some pay-per-click, and they're going to hire a company and stuff, right? You still got to figure out which ones are good, what companies are good, which ones are not. We've been through that. I've done that. We pay people, some money per month, and then the leads come in, they suck, or, the lead goes, it's like, well, we're changing it on you real quick, right? And a lot of them are, out of the country, right? Like the Philippines or something, or India. And it sucks unless you find some golden people, right? Or something where, hey, they're really passionate about what they do and they care about taking care of you as a customer and client. And they take pride in what they do. Then you got a good company that's going to help you, right? That's the goal here. We've lost that for the last decade. Shit, it's been 30 years. It's been slowly taking that away from the American people. And America is the customer service, right? Now it's like, hey, the customer used to be right. Customer's right? The customer's always right at the end of the day. Now it's like, hey, no, customer's always wrong. Lucky you're doing business with us. Bullshit. No, I don't think so, right? You pay for something, you should get it. But at the same token, people's mindset is like, well, I paid for this. I should get this and I should get that. Well, it depends on what you're paying for. If you bought a book and it's ripped up, yeah, you should get your money back. You should get a refund, right? But if you bought a book and then you jack it all up and then say, hey, I want another book, well, that's not right? Or you're going to go bitch at the person because something happened. There's always, customer service, whoever sold you the book, yes, should kiss your ass and take care of you, right? And they're employees. It's not their money. But people are trippy, right? They don't want to work. They don't want to do shit. I'm not going to get into that. But the bottom line is customer service. We're bringing that back. And there's a lot of people that are on that train as well, right? The Trump train. Did I say that? Trump train? Trump. Snuck it in there, right? It is what it is. And look, it doesn't matter. I'm American, so it doesn't matter about Democrat, Republican. I already said the words, so who knows what will happen to the video. Maybe I just shitted on it, right? The bottom line is this. Do what you need to do. This is America. Go after the American dream. It's okay to dream again. You should be able to dream. That's what remember we're kids? When we were kids, we'd go out and we'd rock and roll and we'd dream and want to do certain things. That's okay. Some people can continue to move forward with that, and others just, hey, I'm going to go this route. I'm going to follow the sheep, and hopefully things work out for me, right? Or you give up too easily. Don't give up, right? Americans and just human beings don't give up. I'm serious. They can get beat up and things can happen. But you got to keep on rolling, right? So let's get back to this before I go off on a rant. But it's the Real Estate Domination Investor Meetup presented by AMP Live Media and VIPeXecs team. Okay, we're going to talk about, in-person networking still exists. Of course, they're out there. It's awesome. You network, find people. The seminars, go out there and do that stuff, right? I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big proponent of that. I just don't like them. I'm cool. I don't mind talking to people and this and that, but, you got to like filter all the people that are fake and bullshit and this and that. It is what it is. That's the thing that before, when I was younger, not a big deal. I love it. As you get older, you can, your sniff test, bullshit. Cool, good. But yes, you're going to meet good people. You're probably going to meet your next partners or investors or whatever. So those are great. You should attend those. So it's not dead, but some of the, they are what they are. Meetup's a meetup. It's either, they're going to sell you on something, and that's just life. There's no such thing as free, right? Get some free food and cheese and coffee. They're going to sell you on something. No different here. Yes, we have the American Mentee program. That's what we do. We're looking for good people, but we're more selective, right? Coaching's coming out. Yeah, we're looking for founders. So that's the opportunity for you. I'll talk probably a little bit later on, maybe on Thursday and Friday. Friday for Friday highlights, and then Saturday for Saturday training, Sunday sermon, and mindset money. Monday, definitely be there. Keep a schedule, or just keep on watching, right? Hopefully get on our list or whatever it is. Sign up. Not going to send you any spam. It's always going to be about real estate of some sort, creative real estate, and public sector, and then the private sector, okay? So let's get back to this. Learn to discuss creative real estate investing. It's awesome. Creative real estate investing is going to help you with your edge if you're a real estate agent or even a broker, okay? It's what you need in today's market to survive, to thrive. The bottom line, you're going to need it or you will perish. It's October 23rd. You can go ahead and scan that QR code right there. Sign up here. It's easy peasy. And yes, it takes the right information, the right coach, mentor, and real estate team to be successful in today's market. Things have changed. Things are changing. What you can expect from the webinar, right? We're going to be talking about creative real estate investing. We're going to talk about mistakes that I've made and others have made, and maybe you've made, and how to avoid those when you're getting into creative real estate investing, period, because that's what it is. Even wholesaling is considered creative real estate investing. Regular real estate investing, that's different. You go to a bank, you got your LLC, you got your Dun & Bradstreet number, building corporate credit and all that good stuff. Maybe you're going after apartment buildings or single family, fix, flip, buy, and holds, or whatever it is, whatever state you're at or state you're in and level you're at. Yeah, that's different, right? You're using leverage. It's the same thing. You're using OPM, other people's money, but you're going to the bank or you're going to a hedge fund or an investment company of some sort, right, to make that happen. Or maybe you're doing the syndication thing, or maybe it's trying to JV with other investors or whatever, get an investment fund together and follow with the Security Exchange Commission, all that good stuff, and do the crowdfunding thing and everything, right? There's all kinds of ways of doing that, but that's stepping up your game, and then that means you've probably been in the game for a little bit. If you're just getting into real estate, going, how do I do this? I hear all this stuff. I'm watching videos and TikTok and all this cool stuff. How do I get involved in that? Well, we're going to share that with you. Okay. That's how that works, right? You got to be able to learn how to what, right? You got to crawl, and then you start, walking and wobbling, and then when you can walk, you can walk and you feel confident. Then you start running, then you start rocking and rolling, right? Start competing. I always say it's kind of like boxing, right? We're going to help you. We're going to train you so you can get into the ring, kick some ass, but not get beat up, and hopefully you beat their ass. And the same with us. We like to jump in as well. Okay, so that's what this is going to be about. We're going to talk about the 5 mistakes. We're going to talk about creative real estate investment. We're going to talk about deals. Myself, obviously, if you don't know who I am, I'm Erick Jimenez. I'm a creative real estate investor. I've been doing this for a little while. My passion is obviously sharing, teaching, mentoring, creative real estate investing, figuring out and negotiating the art of the deal. We call it the AMP Live method. It's the American Mentee program, the only program of its kind. We train and mentor you and others across the United States of America. One-on-one. That's right. We're still doing one-on-one, believe it or not. We're still doing the one-on-one. Other programs are coming down the wire, right? That's just because I've been getting hammered. Say, we got to have this stuff. We got to have this other stuff, right? I get it. But it is the one-on-one mentoring, and we are looking for founders. We're looking for 10 to 15 founders. I'm going to be coming. You're going to be hammering on this for Roctober. I always say it's October, so let's rock, right? One of our favorite months. Roctober, let's make some money together. Let's get you rocking and rolling and up and rocking and rolling and going in the right direction. And it's going to be simple. All you got to do is attend this live webinar. Okay. Attend the live webinar. And if you miss it, yeah, there'll be a replay. So, but you got to sign up to make sure that you get the replay. Because if you don't sign up, you're not going to see the replay. We're not going to post the replay. It'll be there, but you got to still fill out some information to get into the replay to watch it. And you're going to want to get all those golden nuggets, pro tips, or whatever the hell you want. Look, it's going to be more and above pro tips, right? The bottom line is I'm going to share stuff with you that you can take into the market today, right now. Go out there and find deals, look for deals, negotiate deals to a degree. We'll stay on as long as we need to, but there will be, a time frame of what it's going to be. And yes, you'll have the opportunity to become a founder for this new app that we got that's going to be released in October, by October 31st, or maybe on October 31st. Why, I don't know. That's just the date. That's the date it's been picked. And we're going to release that app with a couple little things, and we're going to actually use the founders or work with the founders to help build that coaching program specifically for coaching people who want coaching or need coaching, right? The one-on-one will also be inside of that app. That's where we will train, but it's a different level, right? It's a higher level. It costs more money. It is a done with you, done for you program. The coaching program that we're going to do is going to be, 6 weeks of rock and roll one-on-one-ness for the founders. Okay. Also going to get a massive discount when we do this for them. And then you also have access to any programs that come down the wire for free for the next year, as well as the one-on-one, because that one-on-one program, once we're done with it, is going to be converted into a coaching program for 6 weeks. Price points will be lower, but they'll only be training once a week, right? For live calls. The one-on-one, you're going to get that one-on-one for 6 weeks. One-on-one, our whole goal is to do what? To get those deals, to help you build your program, build your system, to help you get to where you want to get to and get some deals under contract. That's what that's about. So I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to be coming in and out through this whole week, and that's what we're going to be promoting. But I'm a creative real estate investing expert, bottom line. I have a lot of years. I was in corporate America, did that stuff before. I actually jumped off the cliff and said, I'm going to become a creative real estate investor. Excuse me. Fix, flip, buy, hold, sell. We have VIPeXecs, which is our sponsors, right? So that's the public sector, where we actually have the real estate firm, as well as the lending side for traditional and hard money, as well as traditional listing the property, working with buyers, working with investors, working for just regular buyers who are looking for their forever home at the end of the day. That's VIPeXecs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. We treat everybody with the VIP treatment. Like I said, once again, right, we're getting back. We've never left the customer service realm, right? We've always been there, always going over and above to take care of any clients we work with. And that's my promise to you. When you're doing one-on-one with us, you're always going to get an answer the same day. We're always going to touch bases with you the same day. You're going to get an email, you're going to get a text, or whatever it is, whether you're number 50 or 150 in line, or number 5 or number 3, it don't matter, right? That's what you signed up to do. That's what we signed up to do. That's what I signed up to do. You have my commitment there. No matter what, you will not fall through the cracks. We will work with you 100% one-on-one to help you build your business and get you up and running, rocking and rolling. And we're going to do it in a systematic process. Everybody's a little bit different. So it's the same program, but it's modified for every person who comes aboard. Beautiful, lovely thing. I'll get into it on that live call or the live webinar on October 23rd, 7 p.m. Make sure you join, get locked in, grab your seat, because there's only going to be so many seats available, right? And we're going to talk. No bullshit, no drama, just you and what we can do for you and with you, and vice versa. Because when I decided to say, look, are we going to jump into the coaching and mentoring arena? There's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of good ones, a lot of bad ones, a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of awesomeness. Well, very smaller amount of awesomeness, I should say. I'm just going to be truthful about it. But the bottom line, let's go back to this. Go ahead and register. Register right there, easy peasy. With the brands, I'm going to go ahead and go back to this right here. Go ahead and scan the QR code right there. Lock in your spot for October 23rd. 7 p.m. It starts at 7 p.m. Be there about 6:30. It's okay. We're going to treat it just like a live networking meetup. We'll open it up. People can chat, talk. Where are you from? What's going on? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Let everybody do their thing. And then at 6:30, or I believe at 6:45 to 7, we're going to start closing up the chat and turning it off. Or you can at least raise your hand. We'll ask questions back and forth. And towards the end, we'll open it back up for a Q&A. I'm going to share what I've been doing. I'm going to share, yes, a little bit of personal information about myself, my family, what I'm doing, what others are doing, what mentees are doing. I want to say thank you to all past, present, and future mentees of America for the American Mentee Program and AMP Live. This whole thing is powered by AMP Live Media and sponsored by VIPeXecs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. As I always say, it got some awesome stuff. All our resources are going to be your resources. Okay, so it's going to be a lovely thing. Definitely go to that website, sign up. It's easy peasy. Scan that QR code. I'm going to get rid of this real quick. Bring this little image back up. So it's Real Estate Domination Investor Meetup, the AMP Live Real Estate Show powered by AMP Live Media. True to blue. Yes, you won't see me very often. I'm not into, polos. I love polos, things of that nature. But you should, be dealt with respect at the end of the day, right? If you're a client, you're working together, we're working together. Perception's reality, image is everything, right? And yes, doing the things you say you're going to do. If you're going to say you're going to be there, then be there and show up. A lot of stuff right now is happening with fix and flips, buy and holds, investors, and things of that nature. And even people that want to work say, oh, I'm going to do this. This is my whole life, and blah, 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 and give them the keys to the Lambo. And they don't start it, or they start it up. They don't drive it, or they start up and we want to drive it. And I say, okay, well, before you drive it, I got to show you how to do some things. Well, I'm experienced. I drove Lambos. I've done this. I've closed deals, this and that. But then when we go and do a little bit of training, they're like, oh, shit, they're blown away. Oh, my God, I like this way better. Oh, yeah, do you do this? No, I don't. Do you do this? No, I don't. Do you do this? No, I don't. Do you wing it? Yes, I do. Are you using the script? No, I'm not. Okay, so how did you survive for 3 or 4 years doing this wholesale stuff, and then all of a sudden you're dead in the water, right? It's just being consistent, having discipline, having processes and systems, and then you have to adjust, adapt, and you rock and keep on moving forward because the market is always shifting and always changing, right? That is real estate, cycles and trends. So make it your best friend, at the end of the day. So let me go ahead and that's just a promo there. Let me go ahead and pull this up again. This is going to be this right here. You can scan that QR code right there. And that's for the creative. Join Erick's Creative Real Estate Domination Live Networking Meeting. VIPeXecs and Miss Elizabeth are going to host that. I'm going to host it. I'll be your host. Elizabeth will be our host. We'll have some sponsors and other people in the local area, and maybe some other people that just chime in. Some mentees and just past real estate investors, or even future ones or new ones, because we'll be looking. So if you got something to sell, maybe you got some awesome software, maybe you got some awesome widget you want to sell or promote. Maybe whatever it is, right? If it's real estate related and they can help myself or others, definitely reach out, PM, or put it in the chat down here. I haven't even been messing with the chat yet. But let me see what we got. I'm going to type in my good old rock and roll. Pull this up real quick. Go right here. I'll put the link in here to sign up. Share it, promote it, push it, appreciate it. My cause and mission, and our core cause and mission, is to help our fellow Americans across the United States of America. Nothing's changed as far as that's concerned with the one-on-one. There is no program on the planet like it because nobody wants to do that. They want to make more money with the communities and selling coaching programs and stuff like that, where it's PDFs and videos and email support. Man, I've dealt with people who spent $20,000, $30,000 and all they get is email support. How the hell are you going to do a deal with email? Right now, I know a lot of people, title and escrow love their email. Lenders love their email. Agents love their email. Email's too fucking slow, right? Takes too damn long. And who wants to read all that shit? I get it. Emails, there's a place and time for all that. It memorializes what's happening and things of that nature. Text is fast, it's quicker, I get it, but it gets lost in translation. It's impersonal. So get on the damn phone, let's rock, right? Or let's go face to face, or let's do a Zoom. I get it. Zoom is new technology, which is awesome, but it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, right? So, it is what it is. And not everybody wants to show their face unless if we're networking, we're going to see each other's face, right? You're going to do business. We're going to go to lunch. We're going to go to dinner or whatever it is. You're going face to face. It's just that technology lets you hit more people. That's why we're doing the webinar, right? Instead of one-on-one, I want to hit 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people one-on-one and see who's ready to rock and who's not, right? Who's ready to, who's been beat up and needs some help in the industry, right? That's what they say. That's our avatar. So if you've been beat up in the industry, you spent a bunch of money, you're still spinning your wheels, haven't done any deals, and you still don't know how to wholesale, you still don't know how to break down deals, or you think you do, but you're having a hard time, or you've lost some money doing this business because you made the wrong mistakes, or they say they're going to be there for you and they were not. It's all going to change. The opportunity is now, right now. Roctober is your month. Roctober is where it all stops and then begins, okay? This will be your paradigm shift, okay? This is where I'm going to help you open your eyes so you can read between the lines, so you can see the forest through the trees. There's no bullshit involved. Yes, we're going to ride you. We're going to rock with you. I'm going to hold you accountable like we said, like you should. I mean, it's not for everybody. If you got an ego and you don't like to be told what to do, and you don't have the faith to move forward in yourself or even us or others, this is not the program for you, right? But I'm not going to talk about that. Today is Wellness Wednesday. We're going to keep it up. Positive mental attitude with action all day long. PMA, positive mental attitude, or AMP, the American Mentee Program, AMP Live, right? I didn't do that. I didn't do it on purpose. That is a godsend. That just means that we're on the right track, okay? So check this out. Here we go. Next is this little nice, juicy, awesome piece of graphic here. It is pretty much the same thing from the first one he said, but scan that QR code. Definitely share it and promote it. We appreciate it. The date is going to be for the free online webinar. You're going to learn and discuss creative real estate investing and creative market strategies for this market, this current market. And then I'm going to give you my 2 cents on the future markets and what's going to happen or transition possibly, right? We don't have a crystal ball, but I'm going to share what I think, whether it matters to you or not, but it could be some good information for you, okay? It's going to be this Wednesday, October 23rd, or I should say Wednesday, October 23rd, not this Wednesday or today, the 23rd of October, 7 p.m. We're going to go through a little schedule, just like if you're showing up. This will be filmed live and through different platforms. And then if we, for I believe the first 20, 30 minutes, and we start getting into it, then you should have a link. When you have a link, then it's going to be more in the private sector, in the private section if you're there. Anybody can attend no matter what, because it's going to go live for the first 30 minutes. First 30 minutes, we're going to chat, we're going to rock, we're going to do all kinds of stuff. And then it's going offline, and then we're going to move it on to a private line or a private webinar, okay? You must have that link, though. The only way you're going to get that link is scanning the QR code, which I believe is right here again. Scan the QR code right there. I'm going to go ahead and do this caption here. And we're going to roll with this down below. I should say this one here. VIPeXecs Realty and Lending. Elizabeth and myself will be hosting this live on Wednesday. So definitely be there. So we're going to have the private sector and the public sector. We're going to have creative real estate investing, and we're going to have the public sector with real estate. So if you're an agent, you're a broker, you're a lender, definitely chime in, okay? And we're going to share with you on the beauty of creative real estate investing. If you're wanting to get in creative real estate investing, or you're just wanting to add to your awesomeness as a real estate agent or broker, input creative real estate or just say real estate investing period in general. I'm going to share some of those things, secret hot sauce, whatever you want to call it, right? The magic. I always call them like magical questions and things of that nature, but really all it is sales 101 and psychology wrapped all together. I call it the AMP Live method. I'm going to share some of that with you so you can add it to your arsenal as a real estate agent or broker or a real estate investor, wholesaler, newbie. Maybe you're a creative real estate investing newbie or you're seasoned. I'm definitely always going to learn more stuff, right? I'm going to share some stuff with you that you maybe never heard about or don't know about. I will tell you about 97% of American real estate investors do not know how to do what we know how to do or what other creative real estate investors know how to do. That should be important, right? That's what's going to get you past this, and you're going to thrive in the new cycle. If you're a real estate agent or a broker, or even just a real estate investor to make it get through, it's time to do those fix and flips. It's time to do those buy and holds. It's time to do those value adds, right? Things are happening with Airbnb. They're getting shut down left and right. Some are okay, some are not. The cities don't like that and this and that. It is what it is. Do your homework. That writing on the wall was going to happen sooner or later anyways. Everything gets regulated sooner or later, right? But that's the beauty of being in a country where, yes, unfortunately, we do have laws and laws can be changed. And that's why you always have attorneys to rock through those laws. There's nothing solid 110%. There's always going to be a gray area. There's always going to be a square there. And there's always you're either going to live inside of the box or live outside the box. I like to live in both, inside and outside the box, inside and outside the box, right? That makes you super powerful. We're going to share with you and show you how to come up with your superpowers. We're going to share with you, look, and it is what it is. You know, people say, oh, there's no magical thing. Well, sometimes it feels like magic, right? If you know things that others don't know how to do, that's magic. It can look like magic and it'll appear like magic, right? Perception is reality. The bottom line, someone always has the Midas touch and someone doesn't. It's because they go in and they dig deeper and they believe more and have more faith in the other person and action. And they take more action and discipline than the other. So one will see results and the other one won't, even if it's the same program. I get it. I understand that. I'm one that, hey, I won't even get into a couple things I was going to mention right now, but we'll leave that at that. The bottom line is we're going into almost an hour here. So hopefully if you reach out, DM, it'll be on the 23rd of October. Let me go ahead and put that QR code up there for you one more time. You can also scan this QR code right here. You can join live. It says join live right there. Let me pull my mug up real quick. There we go. You can scan that right there. See that? Join live now. Scan it. Scan that so you can get into the AMP Live webinar. Easy peasy. And you got this one right here. Another one. Scan that QR code. It's the same one, just a little easier to work. We're going to put the ticker there, VIP Realty and Lending, Step into Excellence. Realty and Lending, powered by AMP Live Media, sponsored by hashtag VIPeXecs Realty and Lending, or you just go to VIPEXecs.com, hashtag VIPeXecs, hashtag get Erick Paul live. Let me go ahead and put this up here real quick. But get that app. That app is coming down the wire. So at least if you're on our list somewhere, we're going to share this stuff with you. Deals are everywhere. We are hunting deals in Missouri, Ohio, Texas, Southern California, pre-foreclosures, vacant properties to a degree. Yeah, look, as long as it's a distressed situation, a distressed property, we're willing to look at it. And we'll also buy nice houses in nice areas as well. So it doesn't matter. We like those homes I like those the best. They're built in 2000 up. And we just get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, or take it down, cash flow it, or whatever we decide to do. We're very, very creative, and we'll be put together almost any type of deal. This is long as the seller is flexible. If the seller is flexible, we can work a deal, period. And the margins don't have to be 70 cents on the dollar, 75 cents on the dollar, right? They just need to make sense, cents and dollars, dollars and cents, right? We can make a profit, okay? And I'll share that with you. Share that with you on October 23rd, what the profit margin should be, what profit margins you should be looking for, why 70 cents doesn't always have to be 70 cents on the dollar. If you're wholesaling, I get it. But if you're wholesaling sub-2 deals, lease options, or creative real estate investing deals, the margins are different. And yes, subject to existing financing or sub-2 is not just for properties that are overextended. $400,000 property, it's worth, $390, or it's worth you said $400,000 property, and that's what it's worth, right? And just because the entry level is 30 grand, well, don't mean anything, right? Payment's still the payment. You're gonna make $200-300. Looks good on paper. You control that, but it's more like debt. There's not a lot of equity in there. And then you're going to go ahead and get in there and make sure you do what you need to do. But when the market cycle and it starts shifting, it starts changing, and things drop, that payment's going to be a lot harder to take care of. Is what it is, right? Because all the rent's super high right now, and that shit's going to drop. It's going to do what it's going to do. Pre-foreclosures, short sales, REOs, bottom out, buy, hold, fix, flip, rock and roll into the next cycle. That's pretty much it. That's the writing on the wall. That's the prediction. When is it going? It's not even a prediction. It's going to happen. But when? That's the prediction. I'm going to share that on October 23rd as well. I'm also going to show you how to stop spinning your wheels. I'm going to show you how to blow up your phone, email, text with sellers that need and want to sell. We'll get into technology. Yes, text, ringless voice message, email, all that good stuff. Old school with new school. The most important part of everything and anything is your thoughts, right? Once you learn it and it's in your mind, nobody can take it away just yet, right? Not till we get to those crazy movies and they start distracting your brain and thoughts and all that good stuff. I'm just kidding. The bottom line is nobody can take it away from you. That is the biggest takeaway from October 23rd. Once you're done with this, you'll be able to say, yes, I want to rock and roll with you guys, or you know what, I think I can figure it out myself. Beautiful. Awesome. We'll always be here. Knock on some wood somewhere, right? We'll be here for a couple of more cycles. If God's willing, I will be here for a couple of more cycles, and hopefully you will too. If you're a young cat, I commend you, and I congratulate you for even stepping into this business, right? Because sometimes not knowing what you don't know is the best thing, because you just go in blindly, and if you knew all the things that could happen, you wouldn't want to do it. You talk yourself out of it. You wouldn't do it. And that's what happens to most entrepreneurs, most business owners, and all that good stuff. When you start going in, I got to write a business plan, do all this crazy stuff, and do all the numbers. You go, man, I don't have a shot. I don't have a chance. There's no way. Yeah, that's where that faith comes in. That's where these books come in to fuel your mind, to keep you going, because there's nobody else out there going to even gives a shit, to be honest with you. And there's nobody out there that's going to feed you and help you and pump you up, unless they're family. But even then, right? Sometimes family don't want you to be bigger than them. They want you. They'll root for you. Oh, yeah, keep on rolling, But when you pass them up, it's like, hey, oh, I always knew you can do it, or this and that. Or they get jealous. People, neighbors. It is what it is, right? And then eventually, hopefully, you're going to start working with like-minded people and help them build their business up. Keep it rolling, right? Keep America rock and rolling, because it's based on the middle class. It's based on entrepreneurs. It's based on small businesses. We need to bring back made in America. You're made in America. I'm made in America. Several generations. And if you're first generation, that's cool. Start building. Don't believe the hype and the bullshit. Go with what's in your mind, what's in your heart. You know what's right. Everybody knows what's right and what's wrong. Move forward. Keep on rocking and rolling. Scan that QR code. Jump aboard October 23rd, live webinar. I don't do webinars. We're gonna rock this webinar and then continue to do more, because we need to speak to more people. We need to wake up more people. We need to help people. More people rise up with us. That is the goal. That is the cause and mission for AHA. Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one family at a time, one property at a time, doing our part to get America back on track again. That's right, again. That's what we're here to do. It's a cause and mission, a true cause and mission that's true to my heart and true to my soul, and that's my life mission. That's our life mission as well. So the bottom line is, hey, jump aboard. If you want to jump aboard before that and say, you know what, I just want to get involved. Well, how do I get involved? I need some help. I need a mentor. I need a coach. How do I get involved? Well, get in touch with me. You can do the chat thing here. You can go to the DM. I think I'll go ahead and put a little bit of information in here for you where you can actually get in touch with me. I believe it's like a link tree thingy or something. Let me do this. If I have it here, which I think I do. We're under Sunday Rants and Raves. Way down below. We'll get that sent out to you. Here we go. Myself and my team will be able to help you out. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat. Go to Linktree, book a call. Or just DM. Simply DM. and we'll definitely get into it. See if we're a good fit. Get you up and running. Onboarding only takes about 24 to 72 hours. And let's rock and roll into fall. Some of your best deals are in fall and December. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. AHA, American Top Americans, AMP Live, the American Mentee program, the only program of its kind where we train you and others across the United States of America one-on-one. AMP Live Media, broadcasting, marketing, and media company that powers all this stuff. Sponsored by VIPeXecs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. Let's help you dominate your area. Let's help you rock and roll your business. That's what we're here to do. Talk to you soon. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Once again, if you need to get in touch with me or someone from the organization or from us at any point in time, hit the social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, direct message, get on our email list, scan that QR code, jump aboard. Watch this all the way through, back and forth, and look for that information that can help you. That's what I did when I got started. I'd watch the CD over. Of course, I had CDs, right? So watch it over and over and over and over and over, and then figure out what needed to be done. You can go to hashtag Get Erick Paul Live, hashtag Get Erick Paul Live. Watch tons of videos on Facebook, social media, or wherever you can find it. Just put it into Google and look it up, and there'll be all kinds of stuff there that'll help you. Okay, if you're looking for a mentor and a coach to help you, definitely reach out. Let's see if we're a good fit, and we will rock. Without further ado, tomorrow is Thursday sales day, so maybe we'll be at a property that's being fixed and flipped, or we're going to be out in the actual field, and maybe I'll come out live and share some stuff with you, or maybe you can reach out, do some Q&A, or maybe meet, or whatever you're up to. We'd love to see how you're doing. I'm going to put the Pulse of Real Estate on Friday for Friday highlights, and then Saturday we're going to do some Saturday training and live in the field, back for the Sunday sermon, and then Mindset Money Monday all over again, rocking and rolling with you. Rock and roll in all that you do. Stay positive. PMA, a positive mental attitude. Rock and roll in all that you do. Bye-bye.